Hey everyone, welcome to this video, and really quick before I get into the short intro here, a quick joke. What happens when you take a Finnish person who is an assistant professor at a university in Ecuador, put them with a local Youper with two feral Canadian Youpers? What do you think happens? Well, of course, you go out in the brush and you take some rock cores and some samples for radiometric dating. I mean, what else would happen? But anyway, last weekend we went out with Elisa, Bethany, me and Sarah went out, and we actually took some cores. Well, they did. I screwed up mine. Mine looked horrible. But I was doing some mapping while they were taking cores for paleomagnetism data on some Keweenaw dikes up in a very unmapped area along US 41 near Alberta. Michigan up in the UP. So that's what we were doing, and that's what you're going to see here. Lisa's digging stuff out. So you need to see if there's a baked contact here.
Sort of empty square spot. That's where we took the geochrome sample. And then this is one of the pieces I left. So I took two the same size as this and left this one here because...
So this looks a lot like the sample I took on. So this is a gabbro.
Is it?
Yeah.
So it's sort of...
A gabbro is just a coarse grain basalt.
Okay,
That's all it is.
Okay, so it's a coarse grain. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is good stuff for dating.
Yes, you should be able to get some good...
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, and then here is the spot that I think could be a baked slate. It's kind of around.
Did you get the trend of this? You said east-west, right?
I think this is the trend because it's super cool on the outside. You can see the what do you call it? Edge of it?
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get my big butt up there.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So you can totally... Yeah, this is definitely the trend.
Mm-hmm. I guess it pinches up and then it vanishes down or jumps because it doesn't really continue.
Well, it could end, right?
Yeah.
Pinches out, ends.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks narrower here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about north 67 east.
What is this? Because this, I think, is my best chance to get baked sample. Is this the same stuff or is this something else?
I'm going to have to do a little digging real quick. That does look like that's the end of it, so it's possible.
And this would be still close enough that it should be heated, so we should get the same direction from this. And then I don't know if we can find an unbaked. It has to be at least two widths of the...
Two widths of the dike?
Yeah, away from it, so it doesn't heat it when it's included.
I'm just getting there.
Yeah, we have the direction of it.
Yeah.
We want the baked slate.
And you're on the boulder you think is baked, right?
Yeah, because it's so different looking. That's the only thing I'm basing it on.
Hold on. Okay, I'm looking. This is finer grain. This is definitely the dike, and it's finer grain than where your holes are and where you took stuff. So this is the end right here. So that is very possibly baked.
Sturdy if it is, but then also it could be a boulder.
It could be. That's why I'm going to try to scratch around and see. Because here's your edge. This is the end of the dike. I'm standing right on it. So the dike ends right here. Sarah doesn't care.
I just don't know what you're talking about.
So that's the edge of the dike. Yeah, this is definitely... Let me get my hand lens and look at it.
Then we can get the freaking bait contact test.
And Sarah's at the edge of the dike, and that's about 8 feet to the baked.
Okay.
I think, yeah. Okay, Sarah's still pretty much on the dike. You can... It is? That's the baked. We have bedding here, so this is not. Lisa says she found some in-place stuff. You see some bedding? Yep. Hey, at least it's slate here, at least, and not gray wacky.
This one I'm not going to drill. We're gonna
Oh, that's in place, yeah.
This is the dipping plane.
Yep. I'm going to get some measurements off of this.
Yeah, perfect. We can take hand samples because this is so rubbly to drill. It won't hold. It's easy to drill in the lab.
Oh, you got some iron in this.
I think so.
Right here. I'll get measurements on this too and try to figure out which way it's
And we are How far are we? Far already.
At least 120 feet.
Exactly.
At least.
Ching, we got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was just looking at the bottom. Apparently we're not the only ones out here.
No, we're not. Holy shit, it's heavy.
It's iron. Yeah. Well, the Michigami has some iron in it.
It's a freaking iron.
It has biff in it.
Whoa.
And that could be some biff. Yeah, that is really heavy for its size. So this could be just a layer of biff in the Michigami.
Wow. And that would be more resistant, of course, because of the... Nice.
Yeah, look. See, that looks a lot like... this is just without the jasper.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the baked zone. See how that's just really an adapted chainsaw?
It's pretty fractury.
Yes, it is. The piece fell right out and I didn't even see where it went.
I wonder if it's better if we take hand samples and drill in the lab.
It might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a complete...
Yeah. I think that's probably the wisest
Yeah,
thing
it's
to
probably
do.
the better.
B12J, right?
Okay.
See, I do remember things on occasion. Once in a while.
This short term seems to be working.
Yeah.
You know what I might want to do? I might want to put them individual plastic bags.
I think you should do
Because then you can
that.
write on the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
with the marker.
if it smudges, we're gonna be like, oh.
Okay. Lisa and Bethany up there have decided to take hand samples in cubic core later, getting orientation because the drill stuff is fracturing too much. They're still on the bake zone there. That's still baked. The original bake zone, we tried to drill. I don't know if you can see it. Where's that tree? It's right in the center, right there with the bags. Sarah's down on what is definitely slate, right there. You come across, you see the little babbling creek here. But, so there they are. All right, now we come this way. And this here, this right here, seems to be banded iron formation. This is probably the top. Okay, so you can tell it's lacking jasper, but this is definitely iron-rich rock, and this is what we were holding earlier. It was really heavy, and this has to be very near the top of this unit or member. As for how far it goes that way, I'm going to assume it goes down there. I'm going to go down and look, but first I'm going to take measurements here and see the orientation. But my guess is right off the top of my head, this thing is at least a dozen feet thick, if not more. Did you get it? Did you get it out?
It broke up.
Okay.
So I still got a neat piece, but wasn't as cool as...
Oh, the piece intact.
Gonna hit the sides and kind of slow down. So try to make, once you got a spot, just go down.
Gotcha.
And it's easier to go down, so you can kind of, what I do, and I put my knee on top. To kind of, no,
Or after you started.
after I've kind of got... a good
Just to
spot.
guide it. You put your knee on
It's
it.
actually like for weight.
Push it. Okay.
Oh, to
Because
get it in the
you don't have to
ground.
use your arms.
I love that little thing. That thing's so awesome. You made that, didn't you?
No, I wish.
Look at that Brunton in there.
Okay, what are we now? I, J, K, L, M. M is 126. 126. And the height is 19. 19? Yep. And we have to come back, or somebody has to come back to take the sun readings. There's no sun for shadow. So that's why it's a good, make the good picture of it, and